Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to build like a pro in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now if you're coming here to understand all the piece structures and things like that for your building materials, I'm not actually going to be showing that in this video. I'm going to be showing you guys some little techniques on how to build exactly like a pro to show you guys how to build a lot better in Fortnite and be able to build a lot quicker and understand basically that other people will be building a lot slower than you and you'll have a much bigger advantage over them by a few seconds. Now I'll show you guys that in this gameplay. Now I want to talk about building like a pro because it's something which a lot of people don't always understand. And again, I do play console edition. Now everything can be done 10 times faster on PC due to you being able to map your controllers, which is very easy to do on PC. However, on Xbox you can't do that very well, unfortunately, unless you've got like a pro controller. So one thing I just want to talk about is the reset building choice. If you have this on, it's going to reset your building choice back to the wall every single time, the straight up wall. Whereas if you have it off, when you're building or selecting materials and stuff, it's going to select it going off. So what I mean by that, say if you're on the stairs, you go off and then you go back on it, you'll be back on the stairs again. This can be good in certain situations and bad in others. It all depends on what style of building you like to do. Now personally, for this to work, what I'm about to show you, you're going to require Combat Pro to be turned on. So make sure you have Combat Pro on because that's something that's very useful, and it basically means you can switch through your building materials on your bumpers, which is really awesome, and you can also switch through your type of material on your LT. So you can switch through the different styles on your bumpers and the type on your LT. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to collect a bunch of resources and show you guys exactly what I mean by this. Basically, there are two different types of stairs in the game. And you guys are probably not going to realize this, but not many people know this, and it's something that I've looked into and I've been working on for a while, and I've been using it there and then. It does take a while to get used to, and you have to be quite experienced with building, but here's a little guide on how to set this up. So once you're in the lobby screen, what you want to do is you want to go over to your pyramid piece, which is the fourth one along, or if you press LB, you'll go straight over to it. So if you press B and LB or L1, you'll go straight over to it. You want to edit it and press the back 2 and make it like a stair. Now the reason this is actually better than the stairs is because you can build this 2 times as quick. Now to get to the stairs, you have to press your right bumper or R1 twice on your controller, and to get to it, it's going to take a lot longer, whereas if you press LB once, you'll get to this straight away. And you can also customize your stairs to be a different piece if you want your stairs maybe to be half a stair, maybe a curved stair, depending on what you want your stairs to be, you can customize that. But I'm not going to go too much in depth in this video about that. So throughout this gameplay, I'm going to be showing you guys some uses of these stairs. Again, I do always go over to the stairs because I've got a habit of doing it, but I'm slowly starting to get out of the habit and go into this other one. There's an epic fail of a jump from me. For some reason, my Fortnite has been really laggy lately, as in like the frame rate's been really low. It feels like I'm playing on US servers, even though I'm not. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I feel like my frame rate's low, my ping's low. So here's an example of me just switching through the stairs, showing you how quick I can get to this. And I see this guy down here, and I'm like, oh, I need to take this guy out. So I'll just boogie bomb him. There we are, nice little boogie bomb kill. In I go with the shotgun, take a little bit of fall damage, miss a few shots because he's jumping all over, and get that second shot on nice and get the kill off. So there's a nice little kill, nice little tutorial you guys can do, something that anybody really can work out on how to do. So really cool things with the boogie bomb. I'm not a fan of the boogie bomb, but I thought it'd be good in that situation. But you see how the stairs work, the way I can switch to them a lot quicker than going to the normal stairs. Now in this gameplay, you'll see me do the normal stairs and the other stairs just to demonstrate the different times between them. It's really awesome. I do recommend getting into the habit of doing this with the stairs, with the pyramid changing into the stairs, and then you can not use your normal stairs. So I'm obviously used to switching to the normal stairs, but you can see how I have to press it twice switching to the normal stairs, whereas you only have to press it once when you want to switch to that stair. It's a lot quicker going to the pyramid stairs rather than the other stairs. It's half the time, it's a lot easier, whereas if you're on PC, it really doesn't matter because you can map your controls depending on what style you're playing on PC. Now if you're playing with a controller on PC, which I know a few people do, you may want to do this as well because it is a lot easier to do, being able to go straight over to them. So here's a little tutorial I just want to show you guys as well, something that is going to be used throughout this gameplay. Imagine a guy shooting at me down there. What I can do is I can build 2 walls like this, and I can quickly switch between them nice and quickly. Now I am taking a little bit of time to do this because of the lag, but you can see what I mean. You can switch between wall and stair very quickly, and if say if a guy was shooting at you, you could move backwards and build a structure like that, and you'd be able to defend at least 100, well, bunches of bullets will be able to be flying at you, and he won't realize there's loads of walls behind you, so he's going to have to shoot through many walls. And by the time he's done that, you've probably gone on, like for example, you can go in any of these and you can peep over, have a look where he is, and shoot over and probably take him out. Now I had some gameplay yesterday of this working extremely well. I do have some gameplay later on of this tactic here working extremely well, but the gameplay yesterday unfortunately went corrupt. I was having major issues with my Elgato yesterday. which is really frustrating. And then today I'm having tons of issues with my Wi-Fi or the ping on the servers. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but I get this video out to you guys as easy as I can so you guys can understand exactly how this works. So you've got that. Make sure you try this out for yourselves. I know the stairs do look a little weird and stuff, and they don't look as normal as the normal ones, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the stairs. I think they look, I don't know, I just think it's different to have them like that. The only downside to it is people will know where you've been. If not everybody's doing this and you're like one of the only one doing it, one of the like in a squad or maybe on solo or something like that, everyone's going to be able to track your movements and roughly know where you've gone to or where you've been because you're the only one building stairs like that. Now I've noticed this happen to me a few times on solo. I've seen people follow them stairs around the map and they've managed to find me. Obviously, they might not kill me. I have had people kill me from following them before. I've had people attempt to kill me and fail. But obviously, Fortnite, you can't always win. So that does happen to me a few times. And I do get killed from that. So I think it's an awesome technique. If you guys can pull this off correctly and get the stairs in, like, getting used to it and getting able to build them very quickly, maybe you should try it out in a squad with your friends and stuff. It really, you may get like, look, I noticed I started doing it in squads with randoms and they were like, nice stairs. And I was like, well, wait and see, and you'll soon see why these stairs are a lot better. And honestly, they are a lot better. Now, the third tip I like to give you guys when building is when you're building a 1x1, make sure you place these, like, you can build a 1x1 using this, but you can also use these stairs in a 1x1. Now, the good thing about that is if you build quick enough, you can get that 1x1 up a lot quicker than anyone else in the game. Because of that ability to be able to press LB rather than RB twice, you'll be able to build a 1x1 a lot quicker. So here's me doing another tutorial of this again. I just love doing this online. It's so effective if you're getting suppressed down. They've got so many layers to shoot through. It's absolutely insane. And it's something that I try and set up in this game. It doesn't work too well, but it's hard to set up this. It only happens in that certain situation. It would only work if someone's bang on in front of you and not on an angle. So for example, if someone is southwest, northwest or something like that, obviously because the building materials only work in a square, them angled like coordinates will not work, or compass, whatever you want to call it, it will not work because I don't know exactly why the game has done that in the square, but that's just the way it works with the building materials and stuff. We can't actually get that extra 45 degree in there, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, you won't be able to guard that position on the angle unless you were to do like two walls and like an angled piece, but that really wouldn't be worth it. It's only worth doing this build back tactic if they're facing a bang on straight position. So, it doesn't always come in handy, but it can in streets and stuff because a lot of the structures on this map are built in that 4x4 brick type square, whatever you want to call it, that 4x4 pattern. A lot of them are in it. So I see a guy to my left and I'm thinking to myself, should I set this up to try and show you guys the gameplay of this? Now I was going to try my best to set it up, but because he was running at a weird angle, again he's almost southwest now, there wouldn't have been any need to do this. But there is a guy in the distance which I will show you guys a little tutorial on this working kind of. I don't manage to pull it off 100%, but you can pull this off. I had amazing clip yesterday in Tilted Towers where I pulled this off absolutely amazingly. Some guy was suppressing me from one of the hills and I built back, and eventually he actually came to rush me. He came rushing me and he didn't know which one I was in. I was inside of one, I hid inside of it, and I was like, uh-oh, he's coming. So I hid inside of it and easily took out the guy. So here's me building a 1x1. Unfortunately, I'd used the normal stairs. Now that is just a habit, and like I said, it does take time to get out of this habit of using the normal stairs, but once you get out of the habit, it'll work a lot better. So here's my third tip that I wanted to mention. Always use traps if you've got traps. Now I had 5 traps in this situation, and I'm placing traps to reduce his maneuverability. When you place a trap, someone gets scared. A trap can do roughly about 125 damage. This guy here is getting a few shots on me, and again, I just want to build. I wasn't really trying to shoot him. I was thinking, let's try and see what we can do with some building materials and stuff. So I put some spikes behind me, put some spikes on this wall here. So I've got all these spikes around, and he's really limited to his movement and where he can go. As you can see, he's waiting just there to my left, and I'm like, why is he waiting? So I'm just trying out some stuff and building above, building up again. He's actually firing grenade launchers at me, and unfortunately I don't think I actually kill him. I think the other guy, who I'll show you guys in a moment, kills him. I don't think my grenades hit him. My grenades may do a little bit of damage, but it looks like he gets eliminated by a rifle from behind me. Now this is the situation where I show you guys that building technique. Now I don't manage to pull it off 100%, but I do pull it off okay. So there's a guy actually in front of me, and I show you guys exactly what I mean by doing this. He's actually suppressing all this stuff, and he's actually not doing too well suppressing it. I try my best to build one of these like little 1x1s, because where the storm is, I do struggle. But I've built built it back a few layers. Now I've got 3 layers in front of me and I'm behind. Unfortunately, he manages to hit a snipe on me, and as I shoot my sniper, he just moves behind cover. It only does a little bit of damage, but this is just me trying to pull it off to try and get footage for it, because it's quite hard to pull it off in the right situation, especially when you're aiming to do it. It just happens when it happens. So here's another tutorial of it again. I build some walls in front, I go back. This time I think I changed to some stone actually on it to make it a little bit stronger, and as you can see, he's not going to be able to shoot for this, and he knows now that I'm doing this, and he's like, there is no point in shooting. Now with the storm being very close to me, it was kind of pointless sitting here, and I don't think really much happened from here now. I think we're near enough by the end of the game. I managed to push into the circle, but I didn't actually win the game, unfortunately. But it just gives you guys a rough idea what you can do. You can hide in any of these layers. I do take a little bit of storm damage and stuff, but you see what I mean by the building materials and stuff. This technique is something that really does come in handy if you can get the hang of it very easy by going backwards and backwards and backwards. So make sure you step that pyramid to the stairs, because you will understand, and well, you will definitely notice a massive improvement in your building. You become more professional with your building, if I like to say, and you will understand why it's faster, because you only press the button once rather than twice. So get your head around it if you can. If you can manage to convince yourself to consistently use that one, that'd be absolutely awesome. I'm trying to do it. I'm struggling myself. I'm trying the best, and obviously I'm not a massive professional at this game. I'm above average, but I do struggle to get my head around changing from the normal stairs to this one. But once I've managed to do it, I think I will get used to it, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So I've been doing it a little bit, like I said, but it just hasn't been pulling off every single time. But once you get the hang of it, you guys will notice your building improve so much more. It'd be absolutely insane. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this technique. It's absolutely crazy. I think it's really awesome. It really does improve everybody's gameplay. Tell your friends about it. Tell everybody you play with. It will improve you as a squad or a solo player. And that's it. Don't forget, new around here, stick around for some awesome content. I'm going to be bringing out a tutorial on all the different building pieces as well, to show you guys how to build even more professionally with them as well. There are a bunch of different combinations you can do that can really help out in different situations. However, this video I personally think is a lot more important than doing that, but I'll show you guys that in the future. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and once again, this is PostBox Pat signing out.